Hey, so today we're going to talk about number sets. So think about a set as like a basket. Other sets can fit in that basket. Those are called subsets. Ooh, I don't know. I combined the word number and set together, but it's number set. So today we're going to talk about just the vocabulary of it and then give some examples. So rational numbers. So rational numbers are integers plus decimals and fractions that terminate or repeat. So what do terminate and repeat mean? So terminate means it ends, right? So like 1/4, that terminates to, if we divided it out, 0.25. Let me erase that. One that does not, for example, is 1/3. 1/3 repeats 0.3 forever, right? Well, that's what repeat means. So if we had a number line, we would have -1/2, 1/2, -1/4. There's really no pattern to these. I'm just creating rational numbers off the top of my head. 3/2, so -1/2 is -0.5, right? So it terminates. -1/4 terminates. It's -0.25. 0 is an integer. 1 is an integer. 3/2 is a terminating one. It is 1.5. Then we have one that repeats, which is 5/3. This is 1.6666666, repeating forever and ever and ever. And then we have 8/2. Well, 8/2 is actually a terminating decimal. It's 4. So these are examples of real numbers. An example of not one is like pi, which you learned a little bit about last year. Remember, it's that number that repeats on and on and on and on and on forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Alright, so that would be an example of not a rational number. Then we have what are called integers, and so earlier we talked about integers. So integers are your positive and negative numbers. And 0. So it doesn't include fractions or decimals. So if we have a number line, it would be like number 3, so with only integers, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So these are all your integers. They're positive, negative, whole numbers, and 0. Then we have an example of a whole number. So a whole number are your positive whole numbers plus 0. So your natural numbers plus 0. What are your natural numbers? We'll talk about those in a second, but they're all your positive whole numbers. Then we have natural counting numbers. So your natural counting numbers are your whole numbers that are positive. So this includes 1, 2, 3. The reason why they're called counting numbers is because I think of it like this. They're the numbers your parents teach you. Your parents don't really teach you the number 0 when they start counting. They hold up one banana and you say 1. They hold up a second one, you say 2. They hold up a third one, you say 3. And so those are the whole counting numbers that you learn how to count as a kid. So back to our basket analogy, so our number sets. So all of these are fitting in a basket that's called the real numbers. They are real numbers. Okay. Well, part of those real numbers, so that's our big basket, our real numbers. In a smaller basket that's in there is rational numbers. Alright, well, in a smaller basket that's in the rational numbers basket are integers. A smaller basket that's in the whole number basket are natural numbers plus 0. And then a smaller basket is counting numbers.